we're gonna talk about Swedish death cleaning. What? So we're talking about Swedish death cleaning, and the first time I heard about this, I thought it sounded a little bit out there, but the more I actually investigated and learned more about it, I found it to be pretty helpful when it comes to decluttering and organizing. And if you want a little extra organizing help, I have just the thing. It's my free mini e-course called Get Organized Once and For All. It's short. I know you don't have a lot of extra time in your day, but it gets you powerful results. So go ahead and sign up. And while you're at it, don't forget to subscribe, turn on notifications, and hit the thumbs up. So most of the information that I'm going to be sharing in this video came from the book called The Gentle Art of Swedish Death Cleaning. So I went right to the source. You can buy it on Amazon if you want to read it. And I actually highly recommend it because it's a super quick and easy read and will give you lots of extra decluttering motivation. Now, you may be wondering, what is the Swedish death cleaning thing? Well, it's pretty much exactly what it sounds like. It's where you declutter in preparation for death, realizing that you're not going to be on this earth for forever. And when you pass on, there's going to be stuff left behind. And I don't know about you, but I have seen situations where when someone passes away, the family members are left with just loads and loads of stuff. And in the midst of dealing with their grief of losing a loved one, they also have to deal with all this stuff. It can be a lot of work to sort through it. Decisions, deciding who gets what. It can cost money to get rid of it. So we think ahead and we prepare for that. So the main benefits of doing this, besides the fact that you're not going to leave your loved ones with as many things to sort through, are that you get to enjoy the benefits of a less cluttered space starting right now. So if there's something sitting there that you're never going to touch, that you're not enjoying, why should you leave it cluttering up your space for years only to pass on to someone else who's going to have to go through the hassle of getting rid of it? Why not enjoy a less cluttered space now? Also, this method helps you decide what's truly meaningful and important to you. And if you choose to pass things along to loved ones, you get to do it yourself and you get to see them enjoying it. And I want to say, it might seem like this method of cleaning would work better for older people, but I actually think it's perfect for anyone of all ages because, as I said, you really want to get that benefit of living a less cluttered life now. So the process for actually doing this, I'm going to share some of my biggest takeaways from the book. First, she recommends that you start with the things that are easiest to declutter. So the thing that you should do last is your sentimental items, because for most of those are the hardest things to declutter. She suggests actually starting with your clothing, and I think that's a very good idea unless you're really struggle to get rid of clothing. Start there, go through that, get rid of the things that you don't need, and a lot of times things change. Maybe you used to need a certain type of clothing for your day-to-day life, but now you don't. So you can pare that down. Start there, move on to your bigger items, and then keep on going, ending with your sentimental items. And I want to point out here that this is similar to what Marie Kondo in The Life-Changing Magic of Tidying Up says to do. She also has a very specific order for decluttering, and she also says to start with the easiest and go to the hardest and to end with sentimental items. So I think there really is something to that because that's what a lot of people recommend. The next thing you need to do in this method of decluttering is ask the magic question. And I really love this question when you're decluttering. You ask yourself, will keeping this item make anyone happier? And I just think that's a really good way to think about it, because if it's not going to make you happier and it's not going to make someone else happier, there's no reason to keep it. So I think, for example, when I'm going through my children's artwork, they're 3 and 5, they make all sorts of artwork every single day. And it can be tempting for me to want to hold on to all of that. It's special. It's something that they worked hard on. Maybe they made it for me. But the thing I've realized is that they probably do not want me to pass on 12 huge 20-pound totes of papers to them when they move out, right? So they don't even want that long term. Maybe today they think they want to hang on to it. So that helps me to realize I really need to pare that down to just a little bit so it's something that can be enjoyed by everyone. She also highly recommends that you involve others in your decluttering process. So if you think somebody might be interested in something, ask them. Say, would you enjoy this? And don't be afraid to let them say, no, that's not really my thing. Like maybe someone came in and admired your China doll collection and thought it was beautiful, but they may or may not want that in their own home. Or maybe they just really would like to have one doll from the collection just to enjoy. So go ahead and involve others. And if there's something you think they would want, give it to them. And really, this is a process of going through each item in your home and deciding what you ultimately want to have happen to it. And when you think about it that way, I think it's easier to part with things. You don't want to keep it forever. What is it that you want to happen to it? If there's something you're not enjoying, think about how you could pass it on and someone else could start enjoying it right away. I hope this has helped to give you a fresh perspective on decluttering. And if you need any help getting organized, make sure you don't forget to sign up for my free e-course, Get Organized Once and For All. And I know this was kind of a unique method of decluttering, so let me know in the comments if you have any other strange or unique methods of decluttering that really help you. We'll see you in the next video.